What's going on, folks? Painless back in the building. Uh, yeah, I know it's been a while, folks, but everything's been everything. Everything's been good. It's been busy with life. Yeah, just been busy with life, and decided to uh, to do a video. Uh, you see the title. Uh, moving back to the South, man, especially where I'm at in the Tennessee area. And I live in the Nashville area. Many of y'all know. And I, I've still, I'm still getting acclimated to to things, and you know, I, you know, I've moved to the very place. All that stuff I used to talk about like 2013, 14. I'd be damned if I didn't move to the very place where I get to see all this stuff all the time. You know, and it's like the irony of it, man. And I'm seeing a lot on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of things. Like I'm really to a point where I'm actually seeing society change, like just being quiet and still, and seeing society change right before my eyes. Like society has changed from 8 years ago. You know, you got you got black folks out here actually taking up the cross of a people that really of a group of people that really don't that are really manufactured. Damn, Painless, who you talking about? I'm talking about this whole LGBT thing, that's been going on for a long time. But again, black folks have taken up that burden to be the representative. They're talking about this Jeffrey Dahmer thing, which to me is very suspect. The timing, like, why are we even talking about a dead homosexual rapist? He's dead. He been dead. Like, what's the, and then you got people doing TikTok. You got brothers, if you want to call them brothers, doing TikTok videos saying, well, if I was them, I wouldn't do that. Or you got some saying, ooh, I like Jeffrey Dahmer. Ooh, Zaddy, he could have got it. This is the disgusting, this toxic, disgusting, debaucherous, you know, time that we live in inside the so-called black community. TikTok, I think it's a dumbing down. I don't even want to get into that, but black folks have taken up the cross. See, we right now, we living in a time, and I remember there was a time in the so-called black community where we would see Caucasian white people do something, and we'd be like, "Oh no, that's my child. I wouldn't do that. I would let that slide. You cutting up in the store like that, and dropping to how you try to pick up little kids, and they be trying to drop down and drop their weight so you can't pick them up. Shit, you going to these damn stores now? You see black kids acting like that. So we've lost that. We've lost that discipline to discipline children, and we're no different. And then I could see you know, I can see black folks now really aspiring and wanting to be white. They don't want to be white in the sense of being a patriot or securing rights. You know, they want all the fun stuff that come with being white, sexual liberation and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to stop cussing so much in my videos because I listen to one video, I'm like, damn, brother, you really going in. But uh, but yeah, a lot of black folks aspire to be. They want all the fun things. Like, you got these sisters out here with these wigs, and I know I've talked about that. Many other people have talked about it to ad nauseum, but nevertheless, they want to wear the wigs of different of that looks like a non-black woman, but the they don't want the all the conservative, feminine ways that come with the woman that wears hair like that. You know what I'm saying? They want to wear blonde hair and all this stuff and contacts, but act like a nigger. They don't want a gentleness. And I'm not saying white women, but are all gentle. But generally speaking, I don't see many white women running around here on that rah 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 stuff. And if they are, they usually run around a bunch of sisters that do that. And I differentiate between sisters because there's a lot of sisters that aren't on that. And like I said, I've said this. I've done videos on this, talking about I'm selective with the type of brothers that I deal with. And I'm also selective with the type of sisters that I deal with or date. I don't date women that wear weave and wigs and stuff like that. Have I? Have I had relations with? Yeah. But that's not something I'm trying to, uh, you know, wife up or be with long term wise. You will never see painless with a woman, a sister like that. No, we can be friends, but then I feed you with a long spoon at the same time. But yeah, we're living in a time where a lot of black folks they want to be white. They don't want they don't want like I said, securing of rights, standing up for unbirthed children. They don't want that. They want to be able to do what the hell they want to do. If I want to sleep with a damn man that looks like a woman, I will. If I want to sleep with a man, you can't tell me this. See, black folks, all these rights, peeped it. To me, there's Memphis and then there's Tennessee. And anybody if I got listeners in Tennessee, you know what I'm about to get, you know what I'm about to talk about. You got Memphis and then you got the rest of Tennessee. See, now in Tennessee, as of last July, you don't need a concealed carry permit to walk around with a weapon. I mean, if you're a felon, you can't unless you appeal. There's an appeal process to get back rights to carry weapons and also to vote. But generally, you can't be a felon. You don't have. You can't be a felon carrying around a weapon. Excuse me. Ooh. But anyway, the focal point is that any citizen, bar being a felon, can carry a weapon around on their person without a CCW, whereas before you didn't. Now in the state of Tennessee, you could have always had a loaded weapon in your vehicle, regardless of having a CCW or not. But the point is, the emphasis is to carry a weapon on your person, on your body. You want to put it in your pocket, you got a little deuce. You want to stick it in your pocket, you can, bar you being a felon or anything. And you got these black politicians around here, like over in Memphis, a lot in Nashville, talking, oh, I don't agree with this law. It's gonna make the damn uh, crime go up, and I got to listening to. I said, you know what? Don't make me state the obvious. The obvious is these young boys out here carrying around these doggone pistols and big guns. They don't give a damn about no law. They don't give a. They probably don't even know the damn law exists. They do not care. That law was passed that gave an advantage to everyday non every everyday citizens that do not break laws, normal folk, to where if you come up in here and you in my house and you trying to take what's mine, my life, my property, I can blow you to smithereens. I'm getting gas at the gas pump and you come up to me, you ain't got to put your hands on me, but if I fear for my life, my safety, I can blow you to smithereens. As opposed to places like Chicago, and I know but it is. I know you Chicago folk get tired of always using Chicago or Los Angeles. That's what I understand about you dumbass rappers that's getting smoked out here. Do you know if I was get you armed professional security to where they can take the heat if some stuff jump off. It's too many of you young dead rappers to talk about. I don't really want to talk about. I'm just saying there's a commonality amongst y'all dead rappers. Y'all not having this security. You out here talking, flexing all on the internet, and then when it's go time, you out in public, you naked, and you're getting killed. Hire your ass some security. Because I'm going to tell you, when you in places like California, New York, and you try to be out here, yeah, I'm outside. I ain't in the house. I'm outside. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Outside, say you got a damn pistol on you in New York, California, these places where guns are shunned, and then, but I'm just trying to protect myself. Well, now you're going to do 3 years. Now you're going to do damn 3 years, man. Now, if you in Tennessee or somewhere, barring again, you're not a felon or anything like that, you can carry a damn pistol on you. But see, since y'all like to go to California, which is anti-gun, you try to protect. Most of y'all out here just naked anyway. I carry me a pistol on me all the time. I do. Painless carries I carry me a whistle with me all the time. Absolutely. I do. Yep. And I don't even roll in circles to where I need one. It's for fools like y'all. I got to keep y'all off me and the people that I love, and I'm going to. But yeah, Memphis, like I said, and I'm so Nashville. A lot of people say Nashville is honky tonk. You go down Broadway, it's honky tonk. There ain't nothing for black folks, and I'm like, good. And I'm gonna tell you one damn thing. These white people in Nashville, you can tell the politics. See, you got a conservative Republican governor in Bill Lee. I think Bill Lee's a damn good governor myself. I haven't seen no red flags in him. Just by being in politics by default, you're going to have opposition. But like, for instance, you know how Biden trying to do all this stuff with this marijuana, and you need to peep this. This is only federal. And to me, and see, people need to understand that this is only for federal marijuana charges. Now, peep this. When you do Fed time for marijuana, they didn't catch an OZ on you or a half a OZ on you. They caught pounds on you. You ain't going to the Fed for a damn a dime bag of smoke. You had some weight on you if you sat down in the Feds, and people ain't understand that. Okay, Painless, where you going with this? This is where I'm going with it. When you dealing in that much illegal drugs at the time, which is now, marijuana right now is, as I'm doing this video, is illegal. When you dealing with the feds, you've dealt in a lot of weight. What comes with a lot of weight? Who you dealing with? You're dealing with people that got a lot of clout, influence. And who is that? Usually you're dealing with high crime crime organizations, the cartels, and all that stuff. People that hurt and kill people. All you fools up in the state, you may got some weight or whatever, but y'all ain't really hitting on nothing. I mean, but when you do that fed time, it's serious. You dealing with people that kill. And I've said this about marijuana. People trip about marijuana and they overlook a couple things. I've always said marijuana, people that willingly know something is illegal and choose to deal with it, that choose to deal in the transactions of that, there's a propensity for violence. This idea that people just get killed over cocaine and heroin, no. People get killed over marijuana. And if you're doing big time in the feds, that's a large quantity. You think the damn cartel won't murk you over some bricks of marijuana? Oh, they won't kill me. It's only weed. Now, if I had me tons of H or coke, maybe no, they will kill you over that, and that's what people don't understand. Marijuana is associated with violent crime just as heroin, just as fentanyl, just as crystal meth, just as cocaine. That's why. That's what people don't understand. There's a propensity of violence associated with marijuana as well. And one thing about Governor Bill Lee he said, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting these fools out in Tennessee that violate it, because it's only a federal thing. And coincidentally, Joe Biden, Crazy Joe, he done an executive order, basically, well, you gonna do it. That's a Bogart move. That's a strong arm move, and that's what he did. But up to the states, and Governor Bill Lee here in Tennessee quickly said, "Oh, nah, I'll pass. What the state of Tennessee will pass. We gonna keep. They gonna stay their ass in jail." So, and that was I like to hear stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, these white people are not gonna let Nashville turn into a Memphis at all. They gonna keep it honky tonk. They gonna let black folks have, like they having a TSU homecoming today. You have your little TSU, and there's gonna be 1 billion cops out there too, and good, because Memphis is a hot mess. And everybody knows it. Everybody knows Memphis is a hot mess. And it's dangerous, But, like I said, there's Memphis and then there's Tennessee. Now, I'm not gonna shit on Memphis, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. There's a difference between Memphis and Nashville. Difference. And, but yeah, I say keep it honky tonk. Because I can find there's this thing, black folks come up in here, damn, we need more places for, I just want to live around, I want to be around black folks. You got these people from Chicago, Brooklyn, and Detroit, and Indianapolis coming down here with their ways. See, they want to get away from, they tired of their own people up there, and they want to come down here, reinvent themselves, but then scream Chicago. I'm from Chicago. Well, you should have kept your ass up there in Detroit or Chicago. And then they come down here and they're like, oh, this is it. This is it. And then their little cousins come down here, be killing and robbing. And then, it's the same story. I see it. Because when black folks move somewhere, the cousins gotta come. They start trickling in, then bringing their old ways, they Chicago, Milwaukee ways, and get caught up. And these locals out here, mingling and stuff. And I said Nashville is turning. It's just like Austin, and it's gonna be like Atlanta. You're gonna find a lot of less locals that you run into. But yeah, so that's and like I said, this whole see here you got, like I said, they got the TSU homecoming, Tennessee State University. It's gonna be full of church Negroes and sororities out here that really placate to all these things that I say. These are the BLMs. These are the transgender. Yeah, they go more harder for transgender rights and gay rights, LGBT rights than black folks. I mean, than those people. You know what I'm saying? Again, bearing that cross, going directly against the teachings, and these church black folk going directly against the teachings inside the very book that they covet and love so much, deciding to overlook that. You know what I'm saying? And like the late David Carroll said, he used to say that black folks suffer from, they need to be, what did he say? David Carroll used to say something like, just intellectual lifting. Like black people need to be politically re-educated. And that's the truth. That is the truth. And all this wokeism and black people having allegiance to these groups. But like I said, a lot of these black folks that engage in that, they want access to the white man and the white woman. They want to be able to have sex with the white man. Black man wants to have, and a lot of people got mad at me when I said that. In the comments, I said that the white man's butthole is the new black woman's vagina. And I've said a lot of y'all was like, Palin, I don't know about that, brother, but it is the truth. A lot of these young, woke, professional, educated, fake it till you make it. Hey, I'm going to show you how to put zero down with no credit. These same fools you see on damn YouTube, they want access to the white man. They want to have for them to have sex or to be put on their stomach by a white man is the ultimate. That's it. They made it. It's like you got all these niggas on here like Boosie. You could tell this brother got kidney disease. He won styrofoam cup away from kidney failure, damn near. The way I look in that brother's eyes. Up here begging Mark Zuckerberg, hey, put my IG back. Get my Instagram back. And then you got Errol Spears. This brother looked like he's on his last leg. You can tell these brothers don't keep in shape. But out here doing the most, talking the most, begging Vlad, hey, can you take them old videos down of me? You got these black men. Now, regardless of how you feel about Lizzo, I think Lizzo is a special person that likes attention. But I find it bothers me when you have a guy that is just big as Lizzo. Obviously, in his face, you can tell he is sickly and obese. And this is a brother that not too long ago, a video was discovered that where he was on his back and another man on top of that Errol Spears was on his stomach and another man was laying on his back and looking up and reaching around and kissing him in the mouth has something to say to a black woman. But you're begging a Vlad a white man that is known for, and I'm gonna get into these white guys, the Adam 22s, that is known for really co-enticing these young black men to tell on themselves. Here you're begging him to take videos that you and him had did in the past. I find, and see, that's what we're dealing with. I've said this. We're dealing with a lot, we're dealing with a lot. The so-called black community is in a stupor, don't exercise. And I'm starting to like Charleston White. I listen to Charleston White, and a lot of stuff he says is what I've said, and it makes sense. But I'm not here promoting Charleston White. But he just, he be saying some stuff. But yeah, you got this brother who has raccoon eyes, obviously diabetic, begging a white man to take videos down. But you have so much to say to this black woman, regardless how we feel about Lizzo. You had all the smoke for her, but you don't have no smoke for Vlad. And like this Adam 22, no jumper. You got these brothers on here that are, your King T-Rails and your ADs. And, these guys basically work for Adam 22. And, in some, I'm not really going to go into that, but it's because it's the same story. Black men begging white men with platforms to either get on, to be put on, or to take something down, or to reinstate their profile, because the white man has the power to pull that shit down, and you're begging to have it reinstated. That's problematic. That's a weak look in it. But it's all too normal. It's all too common, And like I said, all these black sorority women, overweight, not doing anything about it. You gloating over guys like Boosie and stuff like that. That's your spiel. That's what you like. And this, you you get what you get. That's who y'all choose. That's who y'all choose. And I'm hard pressed to feel sorry. Black folks, y'all want to be the flag bearers of this wokeism, but you hate the white man in your mind, but you secretly want to be on his. You want him to put you on your stomach, black man. You want to be on the knees for the white man, black woman, but you hate him. You know what I'm saying? It's like a love-hate. Like, you hate the power that the white man has over you. He can do anything he wants with you. He can put you, black man, on your stomach and plunge you in your butthole, and it's nothing you can do about it. In fact, you've come to like it. You've come to like it. A lot of brothers would talk about black women being these ghetto gaggers. Well, brother, you are, you on some, and I think that's why a lot of these black men have decided to go so hard. I look at this situation with Draymond Green and what's my brand name? Poole, a new addition to Golden State, and I saw the video. But see, let me tell you something about it. And I saw Twitter, and I saw all these sweet, soft looking, cocoa butter looking, white worshiping black male homosexuals. Oh, that's a sucker shit. That's a bullshit. Yeah, get rid of them. Then, kick them off the team. Everybody knows, if you ain't been in a squab on a basketball court coming up, look, I was born in the late 70s, raised in the 80s and 90s. If you ain't been in a basketball court squab, or you ain't seen a basketball court squab or fight, then, that shit used to happen every day. Every damn day. I don't know why Pooh didn't all that. I don't know why Pooh didn't take off first. And see, Draymond is from the hood, and I could tell. You know how many times I done seen dudes walk up on dudes, and he did it. He did that old school, like, just come down and get in your face, like, nigga, what? And what Pooh? See, most dudes would just took off on Draymond. You know, right there. He gonna push him. And Draymond, he wasn't like he ain't like I'm gonna push you back. He stole on him. That's what you supposed to. And yeah, I know he a damn. I know he. He a part of the team and all this. But hey, that shit happens, man. It happens, and that's just part of life. That's just part of life. You gonna, when you playing with a bunch of black men, there's gonna be a fight somewhere in that. If y'all playing every day, especially against different neighborhoods of people y'all don't know, there's gonna be a y'all playing every day. There's gonna be a fight within that week. Somebody gonna fight. There's gonna be some pushing. That's just how it goes with us. That's just how it goes. You know, protect yourself at all times. But what else I was gonna say about that? But and then you got this Brett Favre thing talking about people should take him out the damn Hall of Fame. And I don't know if these are allegations or if it's true, but I can think of a lot of motherfuckers. You want to take Ray Lewis out the damn Hall of Fame? This dude was accused of murder. Yeah, I know it was damn. He was exonerated or found not to be not guilty. But damn, if we just gonna go all on this stuff, I mean, there's a lot of fools in the Hall of Fame that if you pick, let's start doing some peeling back. And take their ass off. And I'm not defending Brett Favre. I'm defending this. See that reaction to that, saying, "Hey, bring up Brett Favre like you brought up Michael Vick, or like you do this." See, that's that woke bullshit. Because if we go, okay, let's start peeling back everybody then. And that's like a child. That's a child's response when you say shit like, well, let's look at them then. Instead of just focusing on what situation is right now. Because when you start pulling people's names, Brett Favre can be like, oh, okay, all right. Well, let's look at Ray Lewis. Let's look at Michael Irvin. Mr. Treat Your Nose. Should I go on? You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful when you start bringing up other people and shit that ain't got shit to do with shit. Especially off some y'all love to use this damn word allegedly. Well, allegedly, Brett Favre might allegedly not have done this shit. So, like I said, I'm not defending Brett Favre at all. I think he should pay the piper if he did these things. I just see, again, the response is a woke ass feminine response. That's to me. When I see men doing that, well, what about them? That's kind of like dry snitching to me. That's some dry snitching ass shit. But, I'm going to cut this video and watch some of these games. Y'all have a good Saturday. Peace.